5 years later, Sreesanth has made an explosive revelation on the Slapgate incident. Sreesanth on Twitter has said the entire incident was as if it was planned. He's added that Harbhajan did not slap him, and the video, which is with the IPL, should be there for everyone to see. While speaking to Times Now, Sreesanth earlier said that the incident was much more serious and added that he saved Harbhajan from a life ban.
I can say it's very disappointing, and it's very, I really feel hurt to always keep reading about the Slapgate, which never occurred. And it's very disappointing to see the media literally taking every time any incident happens in my life or in IPL or in cricket, it always remains your Slapgate, which really never occurred. I requested in the Twitter. It's not a request. I must say, he never slapped me. And in the real video, no one has seen me. Even in the Nanavati Commission, all I did is to save him, so that it's more than a brother, more than what should I say, more than a brother. I think more of an international cricketer who does well for India. That's what I looked at being a cricket fan, rather than what happened in the incident. He actually during obviously it's a very old incident, but the media keep on remaining, and even it's not just me, man. It's about my family, my nephews, my niece, my brothers, my friends, my people who believe in me. Everybody gets a piece of this Slapgate. Oh, tu usko support kar raha hai. He cries like a baby. Why the hell did I cry? I cried because of the disappointment of what I got. By knowing that, oh my God, he can do this. I mean, I treated him like a brother. I believed him like an elder brother. And what do I get? What the world tell me, and what his own friends told, be careful with him, and whatever it comes to into reality. So I don't know. I just wanted to clear the fact that there was nothing like a slap or the big Slapgate which never occurred. Backstabbing, what I meant is when the people are saying be careful, there is lots more than what you are actually thinking, and then suddenly more like a planned incident, as if I am going to shake hands and he jumps and goes me rather than a slap. I mean, it was completely out of nowhere, and in the video, people can actually see I'm actually laughing, and I'm literally laughing in the sense after the match. You know how I played cricket all my life. I have been very aggressive on field. I have always given my very best. So after the match, when I was about to shake, he actually elbowed me. Elbowed me in the sense hit me. I didn't cry because of the pain of what he did. What I did, I got emotional for, everybody knows how aggressive and how emotional I am. I got emotional only because of the reason, all those things which my friends and his friends or the people around him or around me told became the truth. And that was very disappointing. A person who you really respect does that. That is the only reason I cried. People have been asking me, why you cried? So I just want to say, anybody in my place, that too, who've been giving his very, very best to every single individual. The only mistake I think I did is I never tried to please any individual. I think I don't do that even now. I don't think I go around people and suck up to people. I don't do that. All I can say is I after the game, it's obviously the handshake happened, and all I did is to congratulate him or just say hard luck, and that's how he responded. So the video should be seen. I think it's got 4 different angles, which even I saw in Nanavati Commission, where I was sitting there when the Nanavati Commission happened. I still remember Bajipa's face. I felt bad because I knew he's going to get a life ban. I was so sure. It all depended on what I say to him about his future. And I still remember me crying in front of Nanavati sir, literally. And they have the video too. I mean, I think I still remember they videoing the full incident about the Nanavati Commission, where I literally was so emotional and trying to help him. And after all this, what do I get in YouTube to everything? It's very saddening because people doesn't even know what really happened. Even during this IPL starting, was they were talking about Slapgate. Every IPL they talk about this. I never said because I was obviously scared. I don't want to lose my place playing for the country, because that's the best thing a cricketer can do, representing your country. And after all this, again, just because of Virat and this thing, there remains me of me. Wow, that's And what happens to yesterday's incident? Nothing. Just gets warned. Wow, that's brilliant. It's not just elbowing. It's the way. It's. I am not talking about the way. It's not the elbowing part. It's the way it was done during a match presentation with cameras, and it is called manhandling. The right word for that. I think Nanavati sir. I don't know, one of the judges or one of the person there was using the word manhandling in front of so many people, and it is actually a crime. And what can I say? All I did is plead. I pleaded a lot, saying it's fine. He's like a brother. He's like, he's a matcher. I need to play with him again. There are lots of things which happens which I can't even say it on open right now, because I think I still play cricket. Right now, I think I should just conclude saying that it was never a slapgate. It was more like a elbowing, or what do you call it, manhandling, or whatever the right word for it is. I don't know. It did really take a long time, because I always believe that silence is the speech of a spiritual seeker, which is old tradition. I don't think silence is the way to go. I think I should, I have realized it late, but I think it's better late than never. I think the world should know, because I can't keep on taking this. I came out so late, so that in fact, even now, I wouldn't have said all this now. I was, in fact, I was able to speak the truth only once I retired, and I keep all the people who knows me really well, my family, my friends, I kept telling them. I mean, the world should know maybe once I retire, because I don't want to, I don't want to interfere when I'm playing, and it's unwanted attention. But this is the way it goes. This is the way it goes. I don't want to just keep quiet because of so many other people who want me to be quiet. I think it's better to be open.
In fact, that's his reaction today. But 5 years ago, here's what Harbhajan Singh and Srishant said following that incident which took place on the 25th of April 2008.
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ है। जैसे ये बातें मैं देख रहा हूँ कि टीवी पे चल रही हैं कि मैंने श्रीशांत को मारा या श्रीशांत को ऐसा किया वैसा किया, तो ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है। हम काफ़ी सालों से इकट्ठे खेल रहे हैं और दोनों भाइयों की तरह हैं, तो ये तो खैर बहुत बड़ी बात आप बनाते जा रहे हो। हाँ, ज़रूर वहाँ उसको थोड़ा सा ऐसे धक्का सा ज़रूर मारा था, जो कि उसको लग गया, पर एनीवेज उसके बाद हमने बात की है और सब कुछ सॉर्ट आउट किया है हमने आपस में। और ऐसा कुछ है नहीं, क्योंकि हम इकट्ठे क्रिकेट खेलते आ रहे हैं और आगे भी बहुत क्रिकेट इकट्ठे खेलनी है। तो जैसा जहाँ तक हमारा सवाल है, मेरा और श्रीशांत का, कि ये मामला यहीं पे ख़त्म है और इसके आगे कुछ नहीं है। जो मुझे श्रीशांत या मेरी आपस की बात है, हमारे बीच में कुछ नहीं है। वी आर लाइक ब्रदर्स।
I was just going through the channels, and I came to know about Srishant being slapped and all that. Nothing really happened, anything like that. And it was just that, and some things which happen, I think I should just it just stays on the field. And Bajippa is more like my elder brother, who always used to support me from the day one I've been playing for the country. And whatever has happened, I think it's just part of the game, and I take it as it comes. And I have no complaints or saying I should complain or ICC should ban him and all that. I think it's all. You shouldn't take it so seriously, because at the end of the day, we both play for the country, and whatever he does, I think he's got the right to do what he did to me, and I take it as it comes. He came to my dressing room, he apologized, and I don't think there was an apology needed also. So I was just crying because I was emotionally, because I was having the fever in the morning, and this game was very important. At the end of the day, some incident happened, and I couldn't take it, so maybe that's why I went into tears, and I'm so sorry about that. Not really, he didn't slap me at all. Not really slap, yeah. I mean, it was just shaken in the wrong area. Maybe I should put it in that way, because I respect him, and he's a class cricketer, and he's a great bowler who's been winning matches for the country. And we just finished a test series, and we got a long way to go ahead. As God willing, if I'm still in the team, so I got a long way to go. So I think he's been a match. And I don't want to file any complaint against him, because I think he deserves to play for the country a lot more than what it is, and even me. So I think it's just an elder brother doing something to an younger brother, and I think I should just stay in that. It's just that it was in a bad occasion. Even I got text from US. All my cousins are all asking, "Why the hell you were crying? You're aggressive, man." So it's fine. I mean, I'm fine now. We are enjoying it, and we won the match, and so why not? We are partying, and I'm not really worried about what happened. It's past and it's history, and I don't want to file a complaint or all that. I think it's all waste of time. We don't need to. I mean, we should just carry on with the game, and it keeps happening. I mean, and it's not the first time where something like this happened on the cricket field. So we don't have to take it that seriously. As a person, I'm not hurt. I'm not at all worried about that. I'm not bleeding with. I'm not even bleeding. So I shouldn't be worried. And it's just a part of the game. And as I say, he's my elder brother, and he's got all the right to do it.